Hi everyone, this is Marty from Dawg Nation Hockey Foundation. Welcome to Dawg Bowl 14. I'm here with Lucas Bisbee in New York Life, this year's streaming sponsor. Tell me a little bit about your New York Life.
Yeah, Marty, thank you for having me. So again, Lucas Bisbee with New York Life, Colorado, one of the partners here at the Cherry Creek office. Some of the areas that we help our clients, we do a lot in the realm of life insurance, disability insurance, we do financial planning, we really do the full spectrum. We help with some tax efficiency strategies. Would love to share with everybody how to really help maximize how you can give back to Dawg Nation, some different strategies of how we leverage that here locally in the community.
Yeah, and you guys have been part of Dawg Nation for quite a few years now, and you even on a personal level, even before New York Life was sponsored.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've been part of the Dawg Nation family for almost since day one. Since first Dawg Bowl was out there refereeing, donating back some of our game fees to help support the cause. So it's very near and dear to my heart. Love what we do, love the impact that we have here in the community.
Yeah, and so you actually have a little bit of a personal connection to Dawg Nation. You want to tell us about that one?
Absolutely. So Dawg Nation is very near and dear to my heart. One of my best friends who actually officiated our wedding last year, Patrick Donnelly, thanks to the support of Dawg Nation, helped give back and helped him get a new heart. And yeah, it was really tremendous what he was able to do, and all thanks to the support of Dawg Nation.
Yeah, and Patrick's now a big part of Dawg Nation, and anybody that knows Dawg Nation knows Patrick as well, and they're going to know you too at this point. And this year's an exciting year for me because you've refereed many Dawg Bowls, but I'm going to referee my first Dawg Bowl this year, and where I'm going to trade partners throughout the weekend, and one of those is going to be you.
Love it. Yep, we're going to show Marty the ropes and how to not do a good job.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. And for all of you out there, thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to Shaw Hockey Productions, who does an amazing job. It's live streaming all these games, and we just couldn't do it without all of these sponsors and all of these volunteers. And welcome to Dawg Bowl 14, and enjoy the game.
Thank you to all the other sponsors out there. Please come see us at our booth. Would love to chat more about other ways that we can help Dawg Nation. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Hello everybody, I got my mic on now, and we're here for the special hockey exhibition, and I'm joined in the booth with a pretty special guest myself, Adam Young, all the way from Seattle.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I've been out here to Dawg Bowl. I think this is my 4th year in a row coming, so it's always a blast.
Yeah, and so what you can't see, you're not looking at us on screen out here, but Adam is a member of the U.S. National Blind Hockey Team, and his sight is good enough, I think, to cover the game today. We're going to see, huh?
Yeah, fingers crossed. The best part is none of the players will have to be worried about me criticizing their stick handling.
Yeah. So we got a fun group here today, and we've got the special hockey group, and we're going to just call them light and dark because we don't really have names on them. There's several special hockey programs in Colorado, and we kind of have a mixture of them today. So there's some volunteers out here, some players out here, and we don't have a referee in this because this was going to be an exhibition. So we're going to just get these guys started, and we'll kind of see it from there. So it's kind of going to be more of a pickup setup for this one today.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to see this evolve. After watching, you guys have been doing this special program for a lot of years, hosting them. So watching all the kids come out and just kind of have a free-for-all where everybody's involved, to now we're pushing towards gameplay, and it's watching them play. They're all really talented players. Yeah,
this is Ray Martinez. He just went over to the scorekeeper. He actually plays in my over 40 league as well. Really good guy, and former military guy, and he volunteers a ton of time to these guys. So we've got all kinds of folks out here today, and you've got the light side on your side close to you, and I've got the dark ones. We've got a couple no numbers out here, so that's going to be a little tricky. But we'll see. We've got the face-off here starting out, and the game is underway, and Ray's kind of in the way there. Just start things off, and it's back to the left D, taking a look and misplays it, but then gets it back. And here we come with first player no number over to other player with no number. And it's our first shot of the game, and a really nice save, but a rebound goal. The light is not messing around. That was with 20 seconds into the game.
Oh, that was a great push too, all off of that mishandle at the blue line. White jumped on it.
Yeah, we got a little rebound there, replay on that, and you guys can see it on screen there. Nice pad save, but left it right out front and did the dirty work, cleaned up the garbage.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's how most goals are scored in the NHL, so it's the same thing here.
So there we go. So puck's played back to the D, taking a look and sending it up the right wing boards. White team kind of gathers it in behind the net, taking a look up. A little bit of speed coming out of the zone from one of the defensemen from the white squad. Still has the puck and lets one go from the blue line, but it's blocked. Puck's played into the corner and picked up by the white team and clears the zone. They cleared that themselves, actually. And this is we're calling special hockey here, but this is pretty good hockey.
Oh yeah, they're moving really well. And sometimes as D, you get lucky. The offense does the work for you. So
yeah. And here we come. Another shot attempt is blocked. Played back to the left wing boards and sent across the middle and into the right hand corner. Played behind the net. Surveying the situation. Sends it back out to center ice, and another shot just goes wide. White team has had a lot of the play here. Another shot, that's Ray Martinez walking in, and he gets his pocket picked.
Nice aggressive play by the defense there.
And taking a look up the ice, played up the left wing boards, and misplayed, and White has the puck back.
The light team, they've definitely been really quick to jump on those loose pucks the second they see that opening.
They are played in front of the white team's net. They've got it up the left wing boards. Takes a look, play back into the defensive zone. Martinez takes a peek. Black team has to hold up, but they get into the zone without an offsides. Played into the corner. And surveying the situation. Here we go. White team has got a turnover, but another turnover back to and a big save in the ball. No. Did it go in? I don't know. I can't. We're going to watch that one. I don't know if we had a replay. I think it went in. Yep, we're going to see this one in slow-mo in front of us, Adam and I. Thought it was a save, but it went right through the wickets.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That was a 5-hole goal there. And he probably want that one back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Probably want that one back. That was Isaac. I met him in the locker room just earlier, and let's win him, but we got a tie game right now.
White team's making a push, though. They definitely want that goal back.
Yeah, so they're back in the zone again. Played behind the net by white player. And brought up center ice, and out of the zone comes the dark team. Sent down the left wing boards. Drop back to the point. Takes a look and is taken away by the white team, and they have a 3-on-2 developing here. Maybe even better than that.
We got those 3 cash in the net.
Another turnover, but White still has control of it. They've had a lot of the play at them.
Oh yeah.
So Black but Black did make the most of their opportunity and slid one past Isaac. Here comes Dark again, and it looked like a possible breakaway, and I think we would have had linesmen or referees out there. We might have had our first icing bet, but we don't have anyone in the stripes out here on this game. We were originally thinking this was just going to be an exhibition. That's why we didn't sign up any refs, but I probably would have taken the stripes. I did that last night for the first time.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job of it, too.
Yeah, thank you.
No complaints from any of the players, no questionable calls.
I think they made it pretty easy on me. So back to the left D, surveys the situation, sends it across ice. Picked on by the right wing and then taken away.
See if they can get anything together off this change.
We've got a couple new players out there. And White comes in on a 2-on-1. Shot, bit, nice save. A second save, 2 in a row there. That was pretty good stuff. And unable to keep it in at the point. And going to regroup and set the play up here.
Yeah, there was a nice play set up through the slot, and it was just a better save.
Yeah, we're playing, there's 14 minutes left in the half, and our format this tournament is 2 running halves, 22 minutes per half. So it goes pretty quick. And, that gets us a game in per hour, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely, we got a lot to do, so keeping everybody moving and skating, but it keeps your legs moving too while you're out there, so it makes the game feel so much more flowy.
Yeah. Now we got a turnover here, and the black team looks in front. A great scoring chance, and Isaac with a tremendous save. Just shut the door there. And coming up into the zone, another takeaway on the blue line. Poked up ice, and I think Dark's goal, that might have been offsides, but linesman looked the other way. So we're about still 1-1. A couple nice saves on both ends to keep the score even.
We got Light making another push up the ice. He's got help coming with him.
Oh, another save, and played between the wicks. That's a nice pass. Good look there. Another 2-on-1 developing. Takes a peek. And poked away. Lasso! And a turnover. Ends up in a nice shot on goal. We're going to see the replay on this. I think Ray Martinez is going to be guilty of a turnover here.
Oh, geez, Ray.
And we see Ray with the puck, and I think Ray forgot what team he was on. He passed it right to number 86 on the Dark, and that is Riley George. Riley George, almost got the name. It's two first names there. Those are tricky when they're like that. So Riley George gets onto the score sheet with a nice little one-timer in front of the net there. And Isaac's probably cursing his defenseman right now. Back into the zone. We were early on. It looked like it was going to be all White, and now we got Dark in the lead, 2-1.
Definitely, like you said, they haven't had as much of the offensive time, but they're making most of every little bit that they get.
They certainly are. Turnover right down the middle there. There's a good scoring chance possibly coming here. And another save just pushes it to the side.
Dark's goalie's doing a real good job of keeping his team in the game.
That's Holden Lee that had the puck behind the net. Fires it up. We do have some of these names here. We can start looking at them. That's Caitlin Ryan that just pushed it into the corner. And going back to it on D, it's Joe Sakic. No, that's not Joe Sakic, is it? That's Mike Dewey. Mike Dewey plays in my over 40 league and volunteers as well. And so we've got quite a few volunteers out here today. And we got some random numbers. There's 24 on the ice, no 24 on our score sheet. So Mark Mosier would not be happy with that.
No. Got another good save.
And that would be an icing, but without the stripes, we're going to just keep playing.
Hey, if it's not called, it never happened.
That's right. And we're going to get a guest a little bit later that's from the board, and he tell us a little bit about their program here, which is I'm interested to hear a little bit more about it myself, and for you that are out there listening, they're a nonprofit, and they actually can definitely use your help. So we're going to share that website and some other information a little bit later. Puck goes down into the corner. In behind the Dark with another great scoring chance. And I think it's in. Isaac slid across. He attempted a glove save there, but I think it just slid by him. We can see it there right off the post. That was a tough one.
Yep.
Yeah, he had right inside the post, even off the post, I think. Adam, didn't it look like that on the replay?
Yeah, I think so, from what I could see.
Yeah, that was a point blanker. That's pretty hard to hard to stop it when you're right on top of him like that.
I would have no chance. So Isaac, at least he did a good effort trying to get there.
So we're back into play here, and Dark is taking a commanding 3-1 lead. And White's moving it back down the ice, and another nice save. They've got a lot of shots. We're not keeping track of shots on him, but I'm pretty sure White's out shooting Black right now.
Yeah, but the big numbers are the ones that count.
That's true.
Dark is making everything count.
Mike Dewey sends it up the boards. A little out of reach of his left wing, and the play's played back up to center ice. And our white team gains the zone. Nice pass across the middle. And cleared again. Oh, a nice pickup, a chance at a breakaway, but just out of the reach. Isaac watches it go into the corner. He's tracked down by Riley George. He spins around the net, and wow, that was probably Isaac's biggest save we've seen.
Oh yeah.
Stood his ground there and gathered that one in. Great job by Riley. Puck's played back into the corner. Along the sideboards into the face-off circle. Taken away by Riley George again. I believe that's Mike. We don't have his number either. And oh, we do. Mike Lewan. Yep. Mike Lewan actually had a stroke during a beer league game. Also used to play in the league I played in back in the day. I don't think he's played for a while. That nice to see him back out there again.
It's got to feel great for him to finally get back out on the ice.
Yeah. Puck's played long. We got a 2-on-2 developing here. And a trailer. Good battle in the corner. And taken away by the defense of the white team. Oh, that was a nice play. I think that was onside. Played across in the face-off circle, taking a look. Little spin move. Like Sam Girard out there for a second. We got 6 minutes remaining in the first half.
Light's looking to make a good push here.
Yeah. They have the puck inside the zone. That's Caitlin, and she shoots one wide, stick to side. And all righty, Adam, we're gonna relinquish your headset for a second and jump on in over here. We're gonna have a special guest here, and he'd be able to critique my play-by-play. So you were just out on the ice. Let's and this is Adam. Adam York from it's ASHA.
Yeah, American Special Hockey Association, an organization dedicated to giving athletes with physical, mental, any other disabilities a chance to play hockey just like everyone else.
So tell us what your role is with the organization.
So I'm a volunteer coach with the Colorado Golden Eagles, but more importantly, I'm a parent of an athlete. I've got an 8-year-old autistic son named Grayson who loves hockey more than anything, and Asha gave him a chance to learn at his own pace.
Wow.
Which was incredible.
So what's your son's name?
Grayson.
Grayson, and he's how long has he played?
So Grayson's been playing, he's just about turned 9. He's been playing since he was 4. First year I just pushed him around on a chair in the ice for a season. Finally put his feet down last practice of the season, and the rest is history.
Really? Wow.
He's a hockey junkie. We have season tickets to the Avs.
Really?
We sit right next to the altitude bench. Grayson loves Riker, and he's taken after his mullet. So my son has the world's largest blonde mullet. You'll see him on the Jumbotron almost every game.
Wow.
And yeah, he loves everything about it.
Yeah, so small world story, Riker's actually one of our donators every year.
Yep.
You probably knew that.
I did, yeah.
To Sobo Liquors.
I saw him downtown yesterday, just ran into him on the street. So
oh, you did? Cool.
He always asks how Grayson's mullet's looking, and looking forward to the beginning of the year so we can show him the update.
Well, we'll have to all go together, and maybe you and I can wear some fake mullets that night.
That sounds great. Grayson's been trying to get me to grow one, but I can't get it much further than this. So.
Yeah, those kids kind of have the step on us, don't they?
They absolutely do. Yes.
So, you came out to Dawg Bowl last year too, right?
We did. Yep.
And so, part of look at that. That was a really nice save and a nice tip. So, we're at Dawg Nation. We love to not just say hockey is for everyone. We prove it every single year, and
absolutely.
And we're seeing it right here. And this is our first exhibition of the weekend. We have 6 of them, and the next is going to be B-level sled hockey coming up right after this, and then we have A-level sled hockey, we have kids sled hockey, we have a guns and hoses game, and we even have a survivor game all throughout the weekend. And what's kind of cool on today, we're watching. It's quite a mixture, right? We've got some ASHA kids, and we've got some volunteers, we've got some parents, and just kind of tell us a little bit about the mixture we have today.
Yeah, it's anyone who loves to give back and loves to help. And we use this term kids loosely. A lot of these kids are in their 30s now, but they started playing hockey. They just love every minute of it, and they soak up everything they can get. The beauty of it is for an hour a week, however often they practice, they get to go out and just be hockey players. There's nothing special about it.
Right.
They're just like the rest of us, and most of them love it more because it's one of the few outlets where they just get to go do the same thing as everybody.
Yeah, and they're talented too.
Absolutely.
As you know, I've done some volunteering with you guys, and the first couple times I went out, I was really surprised. I was like, whoa, I actually have to play a little bit out here.
I'm breathing heavy still because you got to move to keep up with them.
Yeah, I've done mostly stuff with the adults, and you did mention with Eli and Brett and some of these other guys that I've known for years. How many kids play?
So it fluctuates. All those guys you mentioned, Eli and Brett, they all started as kids. So I actually spent last year working with Brian Tenike, formerly of Littleton, now with Highland Hills, trying to work on getting the adaptive message out there to more people by trying to partner with some of the traditional programs here in town, because I know there's more Graysons out there, and there's more families who just don't know about these programs.
They almost have to work together, don't they?
Absolutely.
Like where you would just go, we got your program, and you got a couple 100,000 people living in a town, you're going to have enough 8-year-olds to play, but when you almost really have to get all the programs on the same page in this.
Well, and what we're seeing is there's a lot of kids who might be able to hang in a U8 program, Maybe they hang at the beginner level all 4 years,
Uh-huh.
but once it starts to get more competitive at squirts and peewees, they might kind of get to the point where they're skilled out in a lot of ways. And programs like this will give them the opportunity to continue to pursue it and not let their different abilities hold them back from pursuing what they love.
So does Grayson play on a regular team?
Grayson spent 2 years playing with Littleton, U8 beginners both years as a 7 and 8 year old. And it was a struggle. It wasn't always pretty, but I had a lot of support from Littleton, and they gave us a lot of grace to kind of help him do his own thing. Most of the games he'd just go camp in front of the other team's net and keep banging home rebounds. It was amazing. He'd score 5 goals on the same goal.
Wow.
But he loved it. And this year I think we're just going to focus on the Golden Eagles.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
So tell us about, I know the Golden Eagles, and I also know the Wizards.
Yep.
Tell us what other programs there are in Colorado.
So there's also the Denver Mustangs. Those are the 3 primary special needs organizations. Mustangs kind of control central Denver, maybe a little bit further east, Wizards up north, and Golden Eagles kind of southwest.
Gotcha. And they'll play each other then?
They do. We'll do exhibitions throughout the year. ASHA also puts on tournaments throughout the season. So they'll do 15, 20 tournaments across the country every year. The last 2 years, our kids have traveled to Arizona and then this year Southern California to go to tournaments. We don't always have enough kids to field a full Colorado team, so they'll merge teams when they get there. And last year, Grace and I went to the tournament in Arizona. We ended up playing with a bunch of kids from Salt Lake City. And
did you really?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. A couple of those kids are 6'5" and taller. And
really?
Grayson was only 7 at the time, so he's 3 foot nothing, and he's lining up at center across from a guy that's more than double his size.
Wow.
But, they all have a great time. They love it.
Wow. Does he have a favorite Av?
Grayson does. So we actually know Gabe Landeskog, and so Grayson loves Gabe.
Yeah.
This year, for the jersey off our back, we got picked.
You did?
We did, and Grayson got Cale McCarr's jersey, so
oh
that
my
was
goodness.
pretty cool.
Wow.
Cale was incredible. He sat there, down there at Grayson's level the entire time, and it was pretty incredible. The smile on his face when he opened up the envelope, seeing which player he had.
That's
was
really
pretty
cool.
priceless. Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, Gabe is actually up in Toronto right now trying to rehab, and fingers crossed he's going to be able to do that. His agent's a really good friend of mine, but I've known Gabe for years, and he's a big part of this as well.
I met him as a rookie.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah. So he's known my kids since they were born. My kids live in this crazy fantasy land where they're like, Dad, let's go see Gabe. I'm like,
that's pretty funny.
We're not quite that good friends, but we just stop in anytime. But.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Gabe's a special young man that does realize the importance of that. He's just got a nice tip in front there, just wide. So the Golden Eagles and the Wizards and the Mustangs I'm assuming these are all nonprofits.
Absolutely. Yep.
And so there's probably some people out there thinking, how do they help?
So I would say start with ASHA, specialhockey.org.
Okay.
And they can direct you to the local.
And that's ASHA Special Hockey.
It's just specialhockey.org.
Oh, just specialhockey.org.
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll take you to their home site. And the beautiful thing about these programs is they will donate they'll give the players all the gear, so there's no investment cost into doing this. They'll even sign them up for their ASHA memberships and cover that cost.
Wow.
So nothing out of pocket to give hockey a try, see if it's right.
So if you wanted to support just one of the programs, say you're like in your case, Grayson is playing for the Eagles, is that also through ASHA, or do you directly go to the?
You could directly go to the clubs. Unfortunately, I'm not quite there on the administrative end, so I don't know all the details about those donations. But like I said, I think starting with ASHA, they can direct you to the local programs.
Gotcha.
Or
and that's
we
a
can
national
get the
program.
To you. It is.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing that they do, and hockey's such, as you know, an incredible community, and it's hard to find bad people in this sport. So.
Yeah, no, it's I love your idea. I think we need to probably talk a little bit more, because a lot of times it just takes a conduit, and there's the thoughts there to get the programs together, but someone's got to kind of take it to that next level and come up with a program that I can guarantee there's probably enough kids in Colorado for Grayson to have a team.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm happy to help in any way possible.
So that seems like the next step for sure.
Yep.
And, but yeah, what does it mean for you guys to come out here?
It's fantastic. They rarely get to play in front of an audience, and certainly don't get a whole lot of opportunities to go back and watch themselves on film later with the broadcast. So just another experience that the practices don't quite cover.
Yeah.
So. And
this is all courtesy of Mike Shaw and Shaw Hockey Productions.
Well, we can't thank them.
And you can see we actually have the live feed here, but there's behind the net cameras, so you see the replays behind the goal in slow motion, and the whole bit. We've got some good looks at goals. We've kind of since you've been here, there hasn't been a goal yet. So, but we had Isaac made some big save, but he's kind of shut the door on him a little bit here. And but a couple of them snuck past him, and we blamed Ray Martinez for one of them.
Well, I think it's always Ray's fault. That's a safe rule of thumb.
Yeah. So you get a lot of volunteers that, like in your case, it's personal, but there's a lot of volunteers that just do this, isn't there? Can you talk about a little bit about those guys?
Yeah. So a lot of it is a friend of a friend or a friend of the family, somebody who knows someone who's in the hockey community. You'll occasionally get the parents who have younger kids who want to come out and spend some of their time with them.
Yeah.
And hockey has always been a community that just gives back so well.
Yeah.
Much like you guys do. That you're rarely short on people who want to come out and help.
Yeah.
And Ray, along with the Warriors, always does a great job. He always brings a bunch of players out for scrimmages. Golden Eagles play Sunday nights at the Edge, 6:15 to 7:15. And so we'll often get scrimmages with the Warriors, and it's a lot of fun.
So the Warriors, you're talking about the adult team, the Colorado Warriors program.
Yep.
Yeah. They have 4 teams in this week's tournament. So
fantastic.
Kind of all levels, all the way. They've got some really, really good players.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they actually have a group this year. It's really neat. To play on it, you had to have played less than 1 year. And so they're going to play in our lowest division.
Well, and it's great for some of the kids who are a little higher level of talent, because they finally get to cut it loose and play against some higher competition. And they just light up when it comes to that. Guys like Eli, Brett, Howden, they really come alive when they start to not have to hold themselves back.
They really do. They really do. Yeah, they had a little trash talk when I played with them. So
the locker room is just like a hockey locker room afterwards. The trash talk continues.
Yeah, so we're going to get a little bit of the action. We got a 2-on-1 led by Martinez here.
Leaves it for Sean. No, almost had it in the back door.
Yeah, Sean's a good little player too. He works hard out there.
He's got a ton of speed. Yeah.
Works well with Eli and Brett, and I don't think we have either one of those guys here today. I think they're both working today.
Yeah, they were. We thought we were going to see them, but haven't seen them. So disappointing they couldn't make it, but glad to have as many as we could.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still at 3-1. We got 14 minutes left in this one, and the game right after this is going to be the B level sled hockey folks.
Fantastic.
So you really have all kinds of different kind of disabilities on the B level. The A level, if people haven't seen it, we have a game on Sunday that's primarily the U.S. national team and 2 guys from the Japanese national team.
At all levels, those sled hockey players are incredible. So they often practice before the U8s do
so you've seen
at the
play.
ice ranch. And to watch what they do, there's not a chance that I could pull that off. So, it's
have you tried it?
To watch. I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I don't dare.
Yeah, that's I've done that a couple times. So now, so
Sean
it's
with
pretty
it.
fun. Oh, he
almost
misplays
had
it.
a breakaway.
We're going to ignore that offsides right there.
What offsides?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the tournaments they do play without it. So
they
not,
do. Okay.
Yeah, not all of them are used to paying attention there.
They have been, I've noticed, though.
Yeah, they've been
There's
doing a
been
good
very
job
few
today.
offsides.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty high level tonight
It
for
is.
what these guys are used to, and
Yep.
and they're doing really, really well. And pretty neat that you're able to get all these. Like, it truly is hockey is for everyone, and the NHL does have that mantra there. Do you guys get much help from the NHL?
I don't see it on the level I'm at. I've actually tried to go out for the Kaha board, the adaptive position, the last couple of years, and unfortunately wasn't chosen. But I'd love to see more of that come into play.
Yeah.
And we were speaking about Mark Rycroft. When I saw him yesterday, I asked him about trying to get the alumni out to join a skate once they start skating again regularly. And he seemed open to that idea. So
That's a really good idea.
the kids
Oh, we
just
got a
love
goal
it.
here, and you're going to see the replay. Isaac went for the glove
Oh,
save.
he's doing the Kuznetsov. He's giving the eagle flap.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so they didn't do a face-off here, so we're not going to get the replay on that one. Shawzy's right back on his game. And so white team's back. We have a I didn't put that one on the board for some reason. Maybe it didn't go in. He sure thought it was.
Right.
And so we're still looking at 3-1.
They're hurting without me down there.
Yeah, your team is you're gonna be on the blacklist after today's game.
I was going to say, no team has ever gotten worse without me. So.
So next year we're gonna have to get all on the same page a little earlier, because Ray had actually told me that they were just gonna skate around and kind of do not really even a scrimmage, but we would have had referees for this, because literally every single referee, every single scorekeeper in this tournament is volunteered.
That's fantastic.
Every single one. And we absolutely, I did my first official referee game last night.
Nice.
I did the first game of the tournament.
Very nice.
And I would have done this one. So,
Well, and we'll probably see a lot of these folks here at the Guardians of the Flame tournament in July, which is at Old Foothills.
Yep.
And all the proceeds there go to Special Olympics.
so does that go to Osher? What happens with that? I was actually talking to Mark the other day. I was over there with them, and we were talking specifically about that program, that tournament.
So that one is separate. That one's for Special Olympics, and I think it's all direct Colorado Special Olympics.
Gotcha. So it can be any sport, really.
Yeah, absolutely. But still a great program, and Special Olympics does a lot, especially with the younger athletes. This year, Grayson got to go to a ball hockey event at Ball Arena. Multiple Avs players were there. They had Ross Colton, Miles Wood, Kiwi Ranta, and Logan O'Connor were all out there. So a bunch of young kids got to go meet Avs, and always a good
that's
time.
Really cool. And does Grayson follow it enough that he knows that's Logan O'Connor?
Oh, yes.
He does.
Yeah, you can't get anything past Grayson. He usually corrects me.
Does he really? Wow.
First thing he does in the morning is open up the NHL.com app and check scores.
Is that right?
He usually comes in sometime around 5:30, wakes me up saying, Dad, Pittsburgh beat Columbus 6-5. And I'm going, oh, buddy, I don't really care that much, but I'm glad you're excited.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That is really good. Yeah. We're down to about 9 minutes left, and we've still got the score at 3-1. I think it's 4, but that was a nice save, thrown back behind the net.
That white team's got to test this goalie more.
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of the play. They just aren't putting it in.
Right.
And there's Ray. Ray wants to get on the scoreboard.
Oh, nice pass to Sean. Just misses a redirect.
So Ray plays in my over 40 league, so I've known him for years and years.
Yep.
We've never. It's kind of a draft league, and we just ironically we've never ever been on the same team together.
So I officially met Ray last summer,
right?
and he was on the same team I was skating with in Guardians of the Flame.
Oh, really?
And so then, come to find out that he was talking with the Golden Eagles about doing some games there, and Ray's been great.
So back to that Guardian Flame. Did the kids come out and watch?
They do, and a lot of them participate.
They do?
Yep. They try and get at least one adaptive athlete on the ice per team. And it's usually some of the higher end talent guys like Brett and Eli.
Yeah. Does Sean play in that then too?
Sean does when he's here. Last year he played in a handful of games. Howden did as well. There were some of the Ice Wizards there, and I believe a couple of Mustangs as well.
Wow.
Last year, so it's a great tournament. Ray's trying to set up a Friday night skate before the tournament officially starts to get a very similar group to what we have here today.
Gotcha.
On the ice.
Well, I might have to join you guys for that one.
Be great to have you.
Yeah, I certainly know lots of the Golden Eagle guys. Last time one of the Avs games this year, I ran into Sean, Brett, and Eli.
Yep.
And we got a nice group picture. Oh, look at that finish.
Lights off the schneid.
Yeah, now we're going to get a replay of that one for sure. And
great pass.
Plays, yeah. We got a really nice angle on this. A lot of net to shoot up, but
Beauty.
He doesn't mess around. That was up where top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies.
That's right.
That was a nice goal. So we're still going on with the disputed goal, so we're going to stick with a 3-2 score.
Plenty of time left.
Yeah.
6:45. Might see a goalie pull. You never know.
Yeah. So Grayson's not here today.
He's not. Unfortunately, he's doing summer school. We couldn't get him out of that today.
Gotcha.
But
Come on, Teach. This is way more important, right?
I was able to sneak out of work. So.
Yeah. Boss was more understanding than the teacher.
Yes, I work for a great company, and they're really understanding about this. So it's fantastic.
That was a really nice save by Isaac again. He got his blocker on that one.
Oh, nice outlet pass. Little 2-on-1 developing. Oh, good back check. Ray in the slot.
Oh, I think that rang it off the post.
Yeah, he did.
Rang that off the post. And so Ray looking to be the hero.
They need to get Howden involved at the point. He's got a heavy shot.
Oh, I know he does. He's going to be up in Breckenridge with me in 2 weeks after this. There's a Mallard skate. And I've noticed a couple Mallard jerseys out there. They're volunteers, and I'm actually one of the sponsors of that. So I got to draft a team of nobody I knew. So we're going to see how I did.
I usually wear just my coach's gear on Sunday nights, and so I have to dive out of the way when he gets the puck at the point because I'm not willing to take one off the legs.
I hear ya. We both got pretty faces. We got to keep those. 5 minutes remaining. Everybody seems to be having a great time today. I talked to a lot of the parents and grandparents beforehand, and got a nice picture of the crowd. We got a decent crowd out here, and I think I'm looking at this and I'm thinking we can really make this one special next year.
The Ice Wizards were representing really well. I saw posters and boosters. Yep. So they had good fan support.
Might have to look into some sweet Dawg Bowl jerseys that we put on both teams next year, something like that.
I don't think you'd hear any complaints out of these athletes.
Yeah.
Once again, offensive possession turning into nothing there.
And the Wizards, we see a Wizard jersey right there, don't we?
And
absolutely. So there's a couple of them out there.
They've got a bit of a longer haul. I think they're practicing out of the Y up in Longmont, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
they play outdoor in the winter in Longmont. There's a little rink there that Roy puts together, but Roy Howlett that kind of runs those guys. It's actually he lost his house in those Boulder fires, and actually is a Dog Nation recipient.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's how I got to know him. I didn't even know there was a Wizard team. Only because of here, we'd done some things, and I knew the Eagles. And
that's actually how we discovered the Eagles. So one of my friends who knew that Grayson probably wasn't going to be able to start in a traditional program, had reached out to you, and you suggested the Golden Eagles, and that's how we found our home here in Oshawa.
Yeah, kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, very small world. Sean's still looking for that breakaway. He wants that second
He does
goal
want it.
bad.
There he goes. It's a pretty good shot and a nice turn away.
I think they got to go high on that goalie.
I think so too. He's made a ton of pad saves.
Yes, he has.
Think they're going to pull Isaac here?
If I was on the bench, I'd be advocating for it for sure. But
that's Riley George behind the net. He had a nice goal earlier today. He's from the Wizards program.
He almost caught Isaac napping.
Yeah, Isaac, that was a big save. That could be a game changer here. Just a couple minutes left.
Oh,
Sean with a nice move. Here's
speed.
his chance.
Oh,
that was just wide. That was a nice effort. That was a really nice effort.
I think next season we got to work on Sean getting that puck off the ice. Top shelf.
Yeah.
Although I generally advocate for the kids to shoot it low.
Do you?
Underrated.
Underrated, yeah.
Too many of them want to go bar down.
That's because there's guys like you and me out there telling everybody on air that how awesome that top shelf goal was.
That's right. Bill White looking for that last chance to tie it up. Oh! Isaac showing some great patience.
Big save by Isaac. Another save. I thought it was in. It looked like he got a little blocker on it. Going to be hard for White to tie it up if they're in this end, though.
That's right.
It's Mike Dewey behind the net.
There we go. We got Sean moving. Oh, no. Turnover in their own end.
Finally got out of the zone.
Oh. Here we go. 3-on-2 developing.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Another nice shot. Steered aside.
Only 20 seconds left. Isaac's still in the net.
Isaac,
they're not going to pull him.
Does not look like Isaac's going anywhere.
I don't think he wants to give up his ice time.
Yeah. Look at this! Oh my goodness!
They couldn't put it in.
Back
Sean
door.
with a tough angle.
Plays in, and that might have done it. Boy, they had a great chance at the very. Adam, it was an incredible pleasure having you up in the booth today.
Thank you very much.
Incredible pleasure having you guys here. Thank you so much on the information, Asha. We'll continue to push that out on our end, and amazing program, and thank you to all the volunteers like yourself that take so much time to change the lives of these kids and make them feel like just regular kids, because that's what we're trying to do.
Absolutely.
And so, you talked about the alum. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should get the sled kids to know to meet some of these other kids too, because that would be kind of cool too.
It'd be great to do a mixed game,
Yeah,
sled kids with this group. Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
It's awesome. So thank you very much, and that'll close out our sled exhibition. I'm going to head downstairs and welcome our special hockey exhibition, and I'm going to go welcome the first of our sled guys coming in.
Thanks, Marty.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Adam. And that should do it. For the special hockey. Thanks again to Shaw Hockey Productions for allowing us to do this. Special thanks to both my guests, Adam Young and Adam. We got two Adams, Adam York and Adam Young. So it was the Adam Show. So we're going to move on, and Shazi gives me the thumbs up. We're going to have sled hockey B level next. And so with that, we'll take a little bit of a break. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for Dog Bowl 14. We hope you enjoyed the game.
And always remember to play hard, play fair, and give back.
Thanks again, and we'll see you at the next puck drop.